Zeynep, just give me 1 minute, okay? We'll start now.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Zeynep, ready?
Mm-hmm.
How many questions did you solve? 25, 30, 40, 50, 60, 100s?
No, not 100.
More than that?
No.
Okay. Zeynep, today I'll give you homework until next week. Try to solve 20 questions. Okay, at least promise to yourself. Okay, step by step. At least promise. Okay, Zeynep, this week I'm going to solve at least 20 questions. Okay, because having intention is really important. At least you only have this intention, right? And somehow, you're blaming yourself. Look, you promised yourself and you didn't do this. And that next week you'll have stronger wish to do this. So this one, let's do this quickly, and I'll simplify this. And after that, today we will practice equations. Okay?
Like, what if I don't know how to do a question? What am I?
If you don't know, just skip it. Try 1 or 2 times. Still you don't know, skip it. So when we meet together, we will do it.
Okay.
But I'm sure that you can do that because I'm going to show you some examples. So let's do these expansions, okay, using distributive property very quickly, and we'll move to the equations, okay? And now you know how to expand this. It must be a piece of cake for you. Later, we will do a bit more challenging questions. Just tell me, read it, and tell me. I'm going to write the answer, okay?
Okay. 7x plus 28.
Next.
Okay. 2b minus 6.
Next.
Negative 4y plus negative 1.
No. Negative 4 times 3.
Oh, it's times. I forgot. I don't know how to times negative number.
Yeah, negative, positive, Zainab, it is negative number, right? And 4 times 3, it is 12. It's very easy. Positive, positive, positive. Negative, negative, positive. When you multiply two numbers, if they have opposite signs, then it is minus. Okay, next. 4.
Negative 5m minus 7, but it's
No.
wrong.
Yeah, you are multiplying, right? What is negative times negative is positive, right?
So 10, negative
5
10.
times 2, it is 10. So positive 10. Negative 5m plus 10.
Okay.
Right? Next, 5.
I don't know how to do that one.
This minus means that, Zainab, it is negative 1, right? So negative 1 times y, it is negative y. And minus minus, it is plus 9. You're just multiplying each term by negative 1. Negative becomes positive, positive becomes negative. Minus times y, minus times minus 9, plus 9. It is something like this. What is it? Well, negative 1 times y, that's equal to negative y, right? And how about negative 1 times negative 9 is equal to 9? Does it make sense? Okay. 6.
32 minus 86. I mean 8b.
8b. 7. Negative 4 times negative w. You're multiplying. What is negative 1 times negative 1? It is positive 1, right?
So 4.
4w. And what is negative 4 times negative 10? Zeynep, what is negative 4 times negative 10?
-6.
Positive 10. We are multiplying, not adding. Multiplying, right? Negative 4 times negative 10. Negative, negative, positive. 4 times 10 is 40. So here we have plus 40, right? Because here we have multiplication. We are not adding. Okay? All right. 8.
10m minus 15.
10m minus 15. 9.
-6x minus 7.
No. Why are the first one you are multiplying, the second one you are adding? What is negative 3 times negative 4?
Oh. -3 minus times 4.
Negative 4 is positive because negative negative is positive, right? And 3 times 4 is 12. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. 10?
3m plus 3n.
3m plus 3n. 11?
xy plus x4.
4x.
4x, yes.
Yes. 12?
Would it just be dc?
Yes. D times C is DC or D times C. Minus, what is D times 4?
d4.
4D.
I mean 4d, 4d.
Yeah, we write numbers first. You can write D times 4. 4 times the same thing. But we just write numbers first, then letters, right? 4D. Okay. 13?
6ab
6AB.
plus 12ac.
Very good. 12AC. 14?
2x
2x
minus 2y plus 16.
plus 16. 15?
2yx.
XY in alphabetical order.
Oh.
You can write YX, but usually, if you write in alphabetical order, it's easy to read, right? 2XY. So that's here we have 2XY. Next, what is X times negative 5Z? Minus 5XZ, right?
Yeah.
Because X times 5Z, first multiply signs, positive minus minus. X times 5Z equals 5XZ. Plus, what is X times 1?
1x.
Just X, right? Question 16, Zeynep, is about fractions or rational numbers.
I don't know how to do it. I have a water bottle on the floor. Can I get it?
Yes. So Zeynep, we are using the same thing here. What is it? A times X, right? We know that's If we multiply a times x plus y, that distributive property, that is a times x plus a times y, right? But a here, because of this a, it doesn't mean that it's just a whole number. This a, it can be 1, it can be 5, it can be 1 over 2, it can be negative 3 over 2, it can be 2 over 7, it can be any real number. The first thing. And second thing, Zeynep, if you multiply two fractions, how do you multiply two fractions? Let's say a over b times c over d.
You multiply a, c, and b, d.
Right? For multiplying the numbers at the top, we call this numerators. It is a times c, that's ac. B times c, it is bd, right? And another thing you have to know is, how do we simplify a fraction? To simplify a fraction, first you have to factorize a numerator and also factorize the denominator if they have a common factor. As you see here, c, it's a common factor, right? So c, they cancel each other. That is equivalent to this fraction, right? That means that, Zainab, if you multiply in fractions numerator and denominator by the same number, the value of the fraction does not change, right? Like, for example, you have $6, okay? And you divide this into 3 or 2. Each person will get $3 and there's $3, right? And how about if you multiply by 2, it is $12. And how many people get $3? 4 people, right? So this guy gets $3, this guy gets $3, this guy gets $3, $3, right? So what does it mean? It means that if you divide 6 by 3 or 2, right? Each person gets $3. If you divide 12 by 4, again, they get the same dollars. So that means that simply in fractions, Zainab, if you multiply numerator and denominator by the same number, the value does not change. So what does it mean? It means that, like, if we have 2 times 3 and 5 times 3, right? 3 is a common factor. It can be simplified to 2 over 5. Okay? So keeping this in mind, Zainab, how do I simplify this? So that's equal to 1 over 4 times 8. What is 1 over 4 times 8? What is 1 over 4 times 8?
So 1 times 8 would just be 8.
Divided by 4, right?
We're going to put a 1 under the 8. And so
yes. If you do 1, actually, you don't have to, but mentally you can do this. So 1 times 8, 8, 4 times 1, 4, right? So 8 divided by 4, which is equal to 2. So here, 1 over 4 times 8, you can just write like 1/4 of 8, that is 2. So here we have 2x. Minus, because plus times minus minus. What is 1 over 4 times 4?
4 over 4.
Which is equal to?
2.
1.
1, sorry.
Yeah, if you divide anything by 1. Because then we should know that a over b, I can write this a times 1 over b. Or 1 over b times a. They're all the same thing. Okay, then I continue. So 1 over 4 times 4 then is just equal to 1. That's it. And how about here in this question? You see, I'm multiplying a fraction by another fraction. 1 times 3, it is 3, right? 6 times 5, it is 30, right? Here we have x. Now it's a whole number. 1 times 18 plus it is 18. And here we have 6. 3 over 30. Can you simplify 3 over 30, Zeynep?
3 over 3.
1 over 3, right?
Yes.
So 3 over 30, because 3, we can write as 3 times 1. And 30, it is 3 times 10. So that's equal to 1 over 10, right?
Yes.
Right? Good. So here, 3 over 30, I can write here. I need a bit more space. Let me, okay. Just erase here. Okay, Zena, so that's equal to 1 over 10x, and 18 divided by 6, that's equal to 3. Now, Zainab, can you try 18 in your notebook?
I have a question. So, how are we going to do this?
So first, we multiply. You see, it's multiplication, right? Negative 1 over 8 by 4 over 5. Is that right? Negative 1 over 8 times, right? We should multiply by what? It is 4 over 5. Can you see that? 4 over 5. And now we know how to multiply fractions. Multiply numerator by numerator. 1 times 4, it is 4. And 8 times 5, it is 40, right?
Mm-hmm.
And now we should simplify this because I can simplify this. Numerator, I can write that 4 times 1. Denominator, 4 times 10, right?
Mm-hmm.
And 4 cancels each other. So that's equivalent to 1 over 10. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So the first part would be that is equal to minus equals minus 1 over 10x. Now, Zainab, look at the signs. Here we are multiplying negative number, negative 1 over 8 times negative 24, right? So negative negative is positive. And now I should multiply 1 over 8 by 4. So simply 1 over 8 is, Zainab, is 1/3, right? So what is 1? Is it 1/3 or? It's 1 over 8. 1 over 8 times 24, right? 1 over 8 times 24, right? So can you multiply this? What is the result of this multiplication?
So 24/8.
24 over 8, right?
Yeah.
Which is equal to
3.
3. Actually, 1/8 of 24 is 3. So here we have 3. Right?
Yes.
Then let's continue. Read this part.
To simplify an expression means to ensure there are no parentheses and no like terms. In order to do this, distribute first, if needed, then combine like terms.
Right? What do you mean by simplifying an algebraic expression? That means that there should be no parentheses and there should be no like terms. That means that all like terms are combined, right? And they are in the simplest form. We have done already this, but a bit more terms this one. Okay, let's expand it, let's simplify. Drink water. Are you drinking water and you're yawning?
Yes. So
Yes,
are we
Zeynep.
just gonna like times it like we did on the top?
First, we open the parentheses, then simplify. Okay, so 8 times 2x.
What?
8 times 2x, right? First, we have to expand this part. What is it?
6x.
16x.
Oh yes,
8
16
times 2 is 16 minus 8 times 3,
24.
24, and minus 6x equals, what is 16x minus 6x?
Um, not, I mean 10.
10x minus 24. Right? Now question 20, Zainab. Can you do it yourself in your paper or notebook and tell me a final answer? Then we'll discuss it together, okay?
Okay.
I'll give you 1 minute. Is it enough?
Yes. And then this 14k minus 24. So 4k minus 12.
4k minus 12.
Mm-hmm.
Very good. 9 times 2k, it is 18k. 9 times negative 4, negative 36. So we are done with this. Negative 2 times 7, negative 14k. Negative, negative, positive 24. 18 minus 14, it is 4k. Negative 36 plus 24, negative 12. Are you just coughing like this continuously the whole day, or it just started? Sometimes it starts and stops.
I'm coughing like this all the time.
All the time.
Yes.
Did you go to the doctor today?
Yeah, he said I had a throat infection.
Throat infection.
Like strep throat or something like that.
Hmm.
And apparently I don't have allergies or whatever. And this is just my body's way of like responding when I have a cold. So this is just like a normal virus or something like that.
Yeah.
So like if somebody else gets a cold, they will just like cough a little, have a fever or something like that, or like stuffed nose. But I get rashes and like fever and like, yeah, I start coughing like.
I wish you get well soon, Zeynep, because coughing like this, you may not feel comfortable. And then let's do question 10. Do it in your notebook and tell me the answer.
Question 10.
Yes.
There's no question 10 on here.
Sorry, 21. Why did I say 10? 21.
Okay. How am I supposed to do this one? Because it's like,
Because at the top, Zeynep, you see, you want to read one more time? To simplify an expression means what? To ensure that there are no parentheses and no like terms, right? So first we have to remove the parentheses. And then it's just like this. Here we have minus a plus b is equal to what? Minus a minus b, right?
yes.
How about if we have minus, here we have a minus b, minus times a minus a, minus minus, it is plus b.
I'm sorry. Okay.
Maybe you should drink something hot, maybe milk or hot tea.
Can I get water, please?
Yeah.
Okay. I got medicine. I promise I won't cough.
No, it's okay. For me, Zainab, I'm not actually bothered by your coughing. But if you're feeling okay, it's
Yes.
fine.
Okay.
Okay, because I understand, because continuous coughing is not good sign. All right, if you are feeling okay, it's fine. So now let's continue. Now here, I think you're confusing with only signs. So in front of this one, you should imagine that, you should understand that here we have negative a means that it is negative 1 times a. This one doesn't have effect. That's why we don't write this. It's just negative a. Right? Because
But
this
there's
negative 2a means that negative 2 multiplied by a. Right? Because we know that Zaina, what is 1 times a? It is just a, right? That's why we don't write 1 when it is negative 1a. So here we have 10 minus y. So there's minus 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 plus 6. So here we have minus y. equals, what is minus y? Minus y, Zeynep?
9.
No, what is minus y? Minus y?
2.
Negative 2.
-2, yes.
Negative 2y, right? So it is negative 2y. And what is 10 plus 6?
16.
16. Right?
Yes.
So now try 22.
So 6 plus 8.
Okay, so here we have 6 plus
14.
8 times 4. Zainab, don't make that mistake. First, we do multiplication,
Oh.
right? We have to remove this and this, then we combine. What is 8 times 4W?
28.
8 times 4.
Oh, it's 32.
32W. So plus times minus, it is minus. What is 8 times 7?
56.
56. Okay, we are done with this part. And now here we have negative 2W plus 1. If it's just negative, just change the sign. That's it. Minus, here we have positive 2 becomes minus 2W. Minus plus, it is minus 1. Now we have to simplify, Zainab. Can you tell me the like terms here?
32W and 2W.
Okay, so what is 32W minus 2W?
30W.
30W. And 6 minus 56?
50.
Negative 50, right?
Negative 50.
So negative 50 minus 1?
Negative 50 minus 1. Negative 51.
Yes. Now we have fractions.
Nice.
Zainab, try. Okay. Is first you open this and using what's fractions. I will give you 2 minutes, but you have to learn this. Question 23.
Am I going to solve what's inside the parentheses first?
Yes. What you have to do first is what?
10
Over
plus
4. First 9 over 4 divided by 4 over 3, right?
yes.
So which is equal to 9 times 10 divided by 4 times 3, and here we have x. And what is the next one, Zainab? Next one, what is minus? Here we have 9 over 4 times 4. Minus, and we continue. Here we have negative, positive, negative. So 1 over 4 times 2x. Minus, minus is positive. 1 over 4 times 8. Now simplify the first fraction, Zainab. What do we get here?
90 over 12.
Okay, that is, let me just write here, 90 over 12. Can you simplify this fraction?
Yes. Yes. 8 over I divided 12 by 90, so that
So
makes 8.
90, we can write 6 times 15. And 12, 6 times 2, right? Did you write like this?
No,
Why not?
because I just divided 90 and 12.
But what did you get if you divide?
8.
8? But
Yes.
8 times 12 is 96.
Oh, yeah, it's not 90.
Yeah. First, you have to find the greatest common factor of these two numbers. Zeynep, it is both numbers are divisible by 6. So 6 cancels each other. That's equal to 15 over 2. So this one is equal to 15 over 2x. Zainab, can you tell me this? You should be able to do this. What is 9 over 4 times 4?
36 over 4.
Well, why don't you just simplify like this, Zainab? Here we have 1, right? 1 is at the top, 1 is at the bottom. So this 4 and 4, they cancel each other. Can you see that?
Yes.
So that's just equal to 9. The next time you should try to do it this way. Like, for example, what is 9 over 5, or let's say 15 times 15?
Um, 9.
It is 9 because 15 divided by 15 is just 0. I mean 1. How about 9 divided by 3 times 6 equals what? Look, we are dividing 6 by 3, right? 6 divided by 3, it is 2. 2 times 9, it is 18. Can you see that?
Yeah.
So anyways, let's continue. So here we have, because, you should be able to see this immediately. 9 over 4 times 4 equals 9. So here we have minus 9. Right? And now, Zeynep, can you tell me what is 1 over 4 times 2?
Well, we can divide 4 divided by 2 is 2, so the answer is 2.
2 divided by 4.
2 divided by 4 is 2. So, yes, just 2. 2 over
No, is equal to what?
2.
Simplify. No, it is 2 times 1 over 2 times 2, right?
Why are we...
1 over 2.
But
You
on
can
the
also,
top, you did 9 over 3 times 6, and we just got 16.
where?
On the top, right there, 9 over 3 times 6, and we got 18.
Yes, because how you do that? So this means that
So
actually
why can't...
9. All right, here I can write 6 here, and this one is 3, right? So 9, what is 6? It is 3 times 2. And here we have 3. This 3 is gone, right? So which is equal to, it is 18. 9 times 2 is 18.
So why can't we do the same here? 1 over 4.
We are doing the same thing. Here we have 1. 1 times 2, it is 2, right? And 4 times 1, 4. But the number at the bottom is greater. Right?
But our answer is like a fraction, not a whole number.
Yeah, because if you divide $2 by 4, or 2 quarters makes $0.50, right? Because 1 over 4 means is quarter, right? 1 quarter. What happens, Zainab? You're coughing a lot.
I know.
But how do you sleep at night? Or when you sleep, you don't cough.
Well, when I'm sleeping, I'm not coughing, but before I go to sleep, I cough a lot, and it's hard for me to go to sleep.
Maybe if you do some jogging, you know, if you jog, you get better. Jogging is really good for health, right? Because you sweat and also your breathing is, what is it? Okay, Zena, let's continue. Hopefully, but you need to practice sometimes, otherwise it cannot. So minus 1/4 times 2, Zeynep. Okay, minus 1/2 x. And the last part is, Zeynep, what is 1/4 of 8? 1/4 of or times 8 equals what?
Um, 8/4.
Which is equal to
2.
2. That's right. So which is equal to 2. So as you see here, 1/4 of 8, that's equal to plus 2. And now we have to simplify this. If you simplify Zainab, you see, here we have 15/2x minus 1/2x is equal to what? Let me just write here. 15/2 minus 1/2. Denominators are the same, right?
Yes.
So we just write single fraction and subtract their numerators. 15 minus 1/2. And 15 minus 1 equals 14 divided by 2. What is 14 divided by 2?
7.
It is 7. So here we have, which is equal to 7x. And what is negative 9 plus 2?
Plus 2.
Negative 7, right? Negative 9 plus 2. This fraction, I think on rational numbers, maybe 1 hour, maybe 2 hours, we have to practice rational numbers because we're going to see this kind of rational numbers a lot in equations. Zainab, now try to do 24 in your notebook. First, write it down, 23. When you write, also try to understand the steps, okay? And let's do 24. You have 2 minutes, Zainab. Come on.
Okay.
What is 7 over 8 times 4 over 5? What did you get?
So 7 times 4 and 8 times 5.
7 over 8, 7 over 8 times 4 over 5. What did you get?
28 over 40.
I mean, after simplifying this, look, you can simplify. Before multiplication, you can simplify like this, 7 over 4, because I know that 8 is divisible by 4, right? I can write 8 as 2 times 4. So here we have 5. You see now, 4s are the same. If you simplify this, 4 cancels each other, 7. And denominator, we have 2 and 5. 2 times 5 is 10. Did you see that, Zeynep? We should understand this, and otherwise we will have a lot of trouble in solving equations, because now we are preparing ourselves to solve equations. So 7 times 4 over 8 times 5, that's equal to 7 over 10. And here we have x. And what is next? Next is 7 over 8 times 16 is equal to what, Zeynep?
So 16 times 7.
If you notice here, 16 is at the top, 8 is at the bottom, right? So what is 16 divided by 8?
2.
2 times 7.
14.
Can you see that? So that's equal to 14, right?
Yes.
Because also, simply, you're just writing like this, Zainab. Here we have 7 times 16. It is 2 times 8. So at the bottom, we have 8. 8 cancels each other, that's equal to 14. So here we have plus, we have 14 here. And now 3 over 5 times 1 over 2, we cannot simplify because 3 and 5 and 2, they don't have any common factor except 1. 3 times 1, it is 3. 5 times 2, it is 10. So here we have x. Zainab, can you tell me what is 3 over 5 times 10?
6.
Very good. So that is minus, because plus times minus is minus. Here we have 6. And can you do this mentally, Zainab? What is 7 over 10 plus 3 over 10?
10 over 10.
Which is equal to
1 whole.
1, right?
Yes.
1. Because 10 divided by 10 is 1. So it's just, we have x. And now we have 14 minus 6.
8.
Plus 8. That's it. What are we doing here, Zainab?
What do you mean? What are
we doing right now?
Math?
Mental exercise, right?
Yes.
Yeah, mental exercise. We are thinking how things are working. We have certain rules, and how they're working, we are just seeing them. We are just using them to solve problems. And that's what is our purpose of solving these equations, Zainab? So we are learning how to think. We are learning how to make connections between things under given rules, right? And we are learning math, so that's, you are developing your learning skill. So when you go to university, you can just take a book and read. You can analyze, you can understand. But at this age, you cannot do this. It's hard because you need some foundation, right? Because the purpose of learning is, to improve our learning skill so that we can learn other stuff easily. Anyways, let's continue. We have 8 minutes left. So this one I'm skipping. You should do this as homework, okay, Zeynep? Can you do
Can
that?
we like do the first question together so I know how to do it?
But this one, we have just done this. Similar questions at the top. All are similar.
Okay.
Look, 8 times x, 8x plus 40.
Okay.
Okay. So this one also, you can do this. So we have 8 minutes. All right,
So
Zena, let's start at the equation. These things.
Wait, but
Okay.
isn't this homework?
Yeah, this one is homework.
Okay.
Homework 8.
Okay.
But now we have 8 minutes. Let's do some equations and finish the class, okay?
Okay.
Zainab, what are you doing at daytime in the morning? So for math class, this time is the best for you, or we can have class earlier?
We can have class earlier.
What time, for example?
I don't know, it doesn't really matter.
Like 12, 1, 2, 3, what time?
I don't know.
Because, I'll get back to work on the 24th of July. Until 24th of July, I'm on holiday. Usually evenings, I will play tennis. But if you can have class earlier, let me know. All right, like
Okay.
maybe 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock. Anytime before 4 o'clock is good for me.
Okay, I'm gonna tell my mom and
Can you tell your mother? And like Monday, Tuesday, or Monday, Wednesday, or Monday, Thursday. If we have one day, the break, and after we have like maybe one Monday, Wednesday, or Tuesday, Thursday, it will be better because one day you'll do some work, and after we meet together and discuss. Okay.
But on on Wednesday and Thursday, I have this like other program.
The whole day?
No, it starts at 5 and ends at like 7.
Evening, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, how about before the like 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock or I don't know, 10, 11 o'clock?
So before 4
Yeah, before 4. I'm
or
talking about before 4.
okay.
Oh, this is only for until 24th of July, okay?
Okay.
And after that, we will continue having class in the evening time because after that, I'll be available only after 5 o'clock. Your time, 6 o'clock after that.
Okay.
Okay. You talk to your mother if possible, if you have class earlier, like maybe 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock, it will be better. Let's just do one question and finish it. Zainab, if you remember, let me just give one example. What is the idea of solving a question? What's the main strategy? Solving equation means that isolating unknown, right? Isolating unknown means that leave x, for example, let's say unknown is x, on the left-hand side alone and everything else to the right-hand side. And second thing is, Zainab, if you remember, for example, let's say this 11 plus 6 is equal to 17, right? Or if I move the 16 to the right-hand side, I can write it as 11 is equal to 17 minus 6, right?
Yes.
If you change it, because 6 is changing side, if you take to the right-hand side, it becomes minus. And also, we know that 8 divided by 2 is equal to 4, right? If you move this 2 to the right-hand side, it is divided here. So this 8 will be equal to 4 times 2. Right. So in equations, Zainab, if you add the same thing to both sides, or if you subtract, right, that means that it does not change the equation. What you have to know here, Zainab, is you should practice how to switch the sides of the numbers or variables, or let's say terms. Move it from left to right, right to left. Minus becomes plus, plus becomes minus. Multiplication becomes division, division becomes multiplication. Now, if you solve this equation, what do we do here? First, we simplify, right? 9x minus 7x, that is 2x, and 1 minus 5, it is negative 4. On the right-hand side, we have negative 20. And now move this negative 4 to the right-hand side. 2x is equal to negative 20 minus 4 becomes plus 4. Right? So now 2x is equal to negative 20 plus 4. It is negative 16. So it is multiplied. So we divide both sides by 2. Negative 16 divided by 2 is equal to negative 8. Okay, like this, Zeynep also practice this one-page equation. If you can solve two pages, if not, at least one page. Okay.
Okay.
So I will send to your mother, or I'll just send it here. All right.
My mom printed all of the papers out.
Okay, but because we have notes here now.
No. Oh, yeah.
So do you need those notes? You can have a look.
Okay.
Can you download this, Zeynep, and keep it? Okay.
Okay.
Was it Zeynep? Yes, Zeynep. Because now I have updated some questions.
Okay.
Did you get it?
Yes.
All right.
And this. Okay.
Zeynep, yeah, take care. Get well soon. See you next Monday. Okay.
Yeah. See you next Monday. Bye.
Yeah. Bye-bye.